Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem, where General Emma and her main force over here are pretty much all that remain around the map, apart from one soldier of El Thunder, as we move forward, ever forward, to taking this place down, taking this castle, taking the Day and Keep. As we move Volke forward, the next turn can begin. So, as a little bit of a shove, we see what the enemy does, and what target Mr. El Thunder chooses. He won't critical though, will he? Well, he hit fairly strongly, and if he did critical, he would have killed her. Ooh, worrying. Apart from that, more worrying is the fact that a ton of Lance guys appears as Boyd finally wakes up again. Right. Thank you for rejoining us, Boyd, because it seems we're going to need you in a second. Right, Mist and Jill over here, but what have these guys got? Steel Lance, Steel Bow. I can't really put Jill versus that guy. I could just send Jill straight in to total that guy, though, couldn't I? It seems that's the case. So if these guys have nothing more than Steel Lances, I think sending... Okay, this guy's a short spear, so we can attack from range. But I think sending Jill in to sort this one out is not exactly a bad idea. So what we'll do is we'll heal up Jill. And we'll send Mist back up with the rest of the troops. Now, Jill is nicely ready to combat again. Ready to combat. We just check damage values against her and see that they're probably not going to deal all that much. So as long as we take down Mr. Bowman, who is a promoted sniper by the look of it, we shall be perfectly fine. Now, what's the most accurate version of killing this guy? Seems yet again the Laguz Lance. And I need to take this guy down because we can't let this guy live. So let's not get super duper attacked back as the Laguz Lance strikes once. And second attack critical. Make sure we use an extra charge. First attack criticals. And Jill's just gone. There we go. Back again. A level 3 Wyvern Lord gaining some extra speed and res. She wants to make sure she can double at this point in time as well, it seems. Right, so we're going to get speared next time, but this guy's going to attack us straight on, which means he's going to be a fool and die horribly. In the meantime, it's time to keep moving forward here. So, who's going to take the KO blow over here? Well, a lot of guys can't reach at this point in time, it seems. Okay, let's get you over to this place. You can take the door. There's no enemy inside for once, so we can go straight to the chest. And we got ourselves a talisman there, which, of course... Oh, we're going to have to, like, drop some stuff at the moment. A magic item that increases the user's magic resistance. We've also got one that increases strength. And an item that allows you to acquire the skill parity. With all claims. So in the meantime, what I'll do is... Because Oki can't really do much at this point in time. I don't know, I just take some stuff off his hand, because you're going to be in the back lines and you're going to be fine. Right then, Rolf gets moving forward. Because hopefully there's no more troops coming from behind at this point in time. Right, may as well just get the random heal here for experience. Because you can do that now, Soren. And without it being cut experience, it works beautifully. So, we can Iron Bow, or we can get Reese in to try and deal a little bit more. To be honest, it's probably just best to take him out with someone like Boyd or Oscar, and then keep on moving. So another bow strike, because I think Boyd using a bow looks kind of cool. He's a power bowman, he is. Honestly. And levels up from it as well. But what stats will he gain? Some luck and some res. We kind of need some more skill at this point. A bit more speed. You don't really need that much more strength. Some more defense would be great as well. So let's send... Well, let's start splitting our forces, actually. Do we want to attack full from one side or split and go multiple routes? We've got so many sleeping forces right now. Oh, we'll take Oscar this way. Of course, with Ike in tow. No combat can be had for a while here. Because, of course, most of our guys are down and outs. Mr. Guy's moving. Everyone's moving towards Jill. Right, so this is a guy we don't exactly know to be talked to, but if it all else fails, first of all, you, of course, go for your Lord. So now that he's gone that way, Ike has to go the other way. And of course you had to go down there. Hiding down. You speared me, says Jill, not really that amused. In the meantime, let's see if Jill can talk to him. Because he's got to be weird. Right, no, attack or break, which is, of course, referring to other things. So what we'll do is we'll first abolish this guy's life and run away. We'll draw him up some more. And it'll become an Ike plus Jill front, really. The thing is, with Jill flying, Jill can use hit and run tactics anyway here and pick off the opponents she wants to. Because as soon as we get to here, we can just keep going up the waterway, I guess. Or at least she's got enough movement range anyway to be able to go wherever she wants. She can just strike and go, strike and go, strike and go. Right then, Ike, let's see if that guy keeps going that way and see if we can talk. To be honest, we should take the mainstay of our forces that way now, but now I also kind of feel like, there's a back door to go through. Right then, get the heal over there. To be honest, we could get Mist well in to get another heal over here if we want to get the experience. We no longer need to silence the mage we wanted to silence, after all. So there's experience going around. We've got one turn left on Neff's sleep. A little bit longer, of course, on others. We can't even push there, but I'd say Volke going down that way is probably going to be a great idea. Seems we're going to send most of our forces down that way in the end. We'll send Reese, Boyd, and Oscar this way. Don't shove me, meanie. Oh well. Can't really draw anyone here, so what we'll do is we'll plug a gap. Everyone's quite spread out at this point in time, of course, but if reinforcements were to spawn there now, we'd be quite okay to deal with them. Oki, come on. You can still fly after all. And I guess the only treasure chests now on the map are down next to this guy. So he's very much going to continue to march this way, leaving the other side completely open. No reinforcements, which is great by me. Do you know what? I nearly missed something. There's another room here. Now, the problem with that, of course, is... Okay, good. We don't have a problem, because Sothe will open up. Is there's an enemy inside. There are tons of enemies. But we are fine, because Neff. Right, we've got Lugu Slayer, Iron Blade. The strength isn't exactly that high. I don't expect... To be honest, Neff probably won't double every one of them. So what we'll do is we'll put Neff there. Or we can even Javelin. Oh, we can double these indeed. And we'll change you to the Iron Lance. And then watch the hilarities, I think, is what's going to happen here. I think Neff can actually beat all three of these without a problem. I think she can just shrug off a lot of the damage. If not, then I'm going to be really upset. Very, very shortly. So what's your overall movement range, sir? We need to know that. So if you can move that far, well, that's your attack range as well, of course. Do you know what? Go with your brothers. We've got Mist down here. We're all good. And then we need to pull some mages, do we? I don't know if I want to move forward at this point. Right, let's keep you there. Get the heal on. Experience is experience. We're about to watch Neff go to work, so we'll get Soren up there. Backup healer, backup attacker. Volk's coming down as well, because he needs to get to those treasure chests down there. In the meantime, of course, Jill just needs to move. Mist can go as well. And Titania can continue to sleep, as she just continues to do. May as well get in the middle of everyone here, because things are going to go down. Stay there, Oscar, just for a second. We'll get Boyd to front lines as well, and then it'll surely go a little bit better. Alright, so with a ton of these moving up, they've actually managed to block themselves off, and now we see the Neff battles begin. Now, I never thought you could deal much damage, so this is going to be a slam. And of course, if Neff even gets that half HP, then Raph will proc as well. But if you noticed, I definitely checked beforehand if Sothe moved to that and opened the door, if Neff could go one spot past Sothe. I am considerate like that sometimes. Sometimes I plan well. Sometimes I don't realise that something's not even equipped. Sometimes I don't bother going for like special things that someone on a first time playthrough would never really be able to get, to be honest, like the Night Ring. Right, mag skill and res. Okay, we'll take it. I don't know what the mag's about lately, but the final Merc comes forwards. Can do even less damage than the rest of the troop, and then falls looking very stupid as Neff still has most of her HP left. Really, was that all you can do, is the kind of what just happened there? Right, Titania, you may as well push with this lot, now that you're actually awake again. And of course, now we've got treasure chests to gain, and all the other stuff that's lovely. Alright, so let's get ourselves the first one of which... Well, if we only took one thief, this could take a lot of time. What's corrosion? Of course, it's just going to say the base skill corrosion. That's just like, meh, job done. Off she goes. And we can get the heal on as well. I tried to come and babysit you, but you didn't even need my help, because you're Neff and you're amazing. Right, we got our weapon level up on our staff there. Amazing, okay. Right, so if at first you don't know what's going on, try to steal his stuff. Because of course he's got some stuff. But let's see. We can indeed, so it is the Lord that talks. Let us talk indeed. Hiya! Take this! What is it? Why are you staring at me like that? I am Tauroneo, a general of Dane, young general of Crimea. I have but one question to ask you. Your swordsmanship is familiar. Who taught you to fight in this way? To the best of my knowledge, that style was used by only one man, an old friend of mine. My father. He taught me to use a sword. Is that so? Then you were Gawain's son. Wait, are you a friend of my father's? We were good friends, long ago. How is the old goat? My father no longer lives. He was defeated and slain by a Dane general. That can't be! For the Gawain I knew to be beaten. Who was it? Who took him down? A knight encased in black armor. The Black Knight, eh? I did not know his strength had grown so much. Interesting. Do you have any brothers or sisters? I have one sister. In that case, I will not fight you. The world must not lose Gawain's style of swordsmanship. I surrender. You may lock me away or execute me, or what you will. I care not. Are you sane? Very much so. I had already decided that I would die in this place. I have served this country for many years, since the time of the previous king. But the current regent, he rules through fear and wants nothing but war. I can abide it no longer. If you plan on dying anyway, join us. We have need of strength such as yours. You would take a former Dane general? I cannot. Your fellow Crimeans would resist. They would never accept it. Our army does not have the luxury of being so picky. Please, lend us your strength. As you will. I've already thrown my life away. If it can serve you somehow, you may use it as you see fit. Fair by me. More characters is always good. Well, we can't get and do anything else here, so we're going to have to wait. And now we've got two guys that have been pretty much left to what I can only describe as doom at this point. Well, the stiletto seems to break armor. I wasn't expecting that, so we can actually get started on destroying both of these straight away. Yeah, like you can hit him. I wouldn't even bother trying. Well, a new ally is gained. As Volke takes down one of his old allies. Right, so we have the power to still lance this guy down, but not so well. So maybe we could use Tauroneo here to get a little bit of extra damage on the foe. Indeed, we really could. A silver blade as well here that he's got will probably poke quite well. So, Jill's getting the final blow. Can we strike from here? We can indeed, so that's what we'll do. Alright then, time for you to spear through though. I kind of want to see your big general with a silver blade as well. Oh, let's do it. It won't finish the guy, hopefully. Might not even hit double. That is one hell of a telegraphed swords blow. In fact, everything by these guys is telegraphed. You would just step to one side. Oh man, he's level 14. Oh, we got the occult skull, so that's all great. He's way ahead of the leveling curve. 1 HP left for one steel lance blow. Let's do it. I'd say Jill's is not necessarily telegraphed, even though she flies up before she flies down, because of the fact that, well, she must just strike fear into the enemies just straight off the bat. I mean, you come close to her, I would... That dragon goes up, and then that dragon comes down. You would be fearful. You'd probably already be running, though, of course. I would be. Why can Olki not move? Oh, yes, because we've got to set you to wait. I'm like, what's going on there? Well, Olki, you can keep going around, because why not? And then we've got Frontline's Boyd, so we'll move forward a little bit here, now that we've got Boyd in the front, with the Boyd Smasher equipped, to kind of even out some of his problems. And then we'll just get, well, to be honest, no one's gonna jump in. No, let's get you second bat lines. You'll wait there. Just in case, we've got another chest to pick up, but now it's the main room just to attack. And now Olki is born again, right. Sothe can get a 4 on there, which is what? An A-ranked Thunder Tone. High-level lightning magic. It is very difficult to master, but it bears much destructive strength. Of course, I've not been going with many magic uses at this point in time. And if they are, I'm going with, they're very specialized, using only one kind. Can only heal plus use swords, and can use multiple elements, but because I'm not really using him on one element too much, isn't really growing so much in them. That's pretty much the state of play at the moment. Neff will get you down with Ike and Co. Soren, of course, is the same. This is where I always wonder if I've left some troop way back. Way back. Just completely out. Alright, Ike. Shove him forward. Because he needs to open another door. Which we can actually see into here. And know that there's no enemies within. So it's all good. Alright, Jill can move forward a bit as well. And now it comes to the real final bit of the battle. We're here at the other side. It's now just time to break through and face General Enna. Unless more reinforcements come, of course, which is always a possibility in this game. Volke has a nice noise when he moves forward, that's for sure. Right, so we can get to here. Here. And that creates a block from the front for Reese. I don't think you can reach Boyd. So we're all good there. Reese can go forward. Rolf can come up. And Titania. Basically, they can act as the background defense. Just in case anyone pops out of that little gap. But we're fine, as we start another turn. And now the lure can really begin. But the lure will begin, of course, next episode. Join me then for more Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. And I'll see you guys around. Bye-bye.